going to do some desensitizing work with Buckle. She hasn't been much desensitizing, especially to this rope. We haven't done a lot with her. So we're going to go ahead and work with her on that. First I'm going to teach her about the swinging of the rope and along next side of her, in front of her and all that. And then we're going to work on a little bit over her back. So go ahead and keep in touch with me and see what we're going to do. And I'm excited to teach you some things. Yeah. You ready? Riley, get out. Now. I'm about to do something with Buckle.
Notice that when I begin swinging the rope and spanking the ground, she begins to react immediately. Most people tend to stop at this moment.
Riley, back up.
However, if you continue to keep the pressure moving, they begin to learn that they can relax under pressure. How do you do this, they ask? Continue swinging the lead rope as long as you can safely. This teaches her that she can't escape pressure just by running around and acting like a fool. It teaches her that the pressure remains as long as the situation is in control and safe. By continuing to do so and following her with it calmly with a relaxed body language, I am teaching her that the pressure will remain even if she's acting in response to her fear. Notice how I stop the pressure as soon as she gives me a little more relaxation. She stops for about 10 to 15 seconds, or relaxes a hind foot, begins licking or chewing, relaxes her facial expression. I look for either of these in order to stop the pressure. I give her a couple seconds of rest, and then I continue the pressure again. Many people make the common mistake of releasing the pressure as soon as the horse starts acting out in response to his fear. This is the horse teaching the person to stop the pressure as soon as something scary happens. They learn this is an escape route of their fears. So they are teaching the horse in turn to react, spook, or even do dangerous habits such as kicking or biting. When the horse begins to relax instead of react to his fear, reward. Notice the drastic difference in Buckle's behavior in her response to the stimulus. She's still standing alert. She's still curious. And at this point, she's a little fearful of what's going on, so I'm going to reward her with a rub with the rope in my hand to allow her to see that the hand and the rope are not something to be feared, but can also offer reward. And then I'll continue, and then offer reward again with the rope in my hand. At this point, I will move to the other side to desensitize the other part of the brain. It is mandatory that what you do to one side of the horse, you must do to the other. If you can, I prefer to do it also in front of and behind as well. Obviously, wait for behind pressures when you feel your horse is safe enough to do so without being kicked. When you do it from behind, make sure you stand at a safe location so that you avoid being kicked. Since I've desensitized both sides with spanking the ground as well as the front, I'm going to go ahead and move to letting the rope touch her. I gently fling the rope over her back and then pull it back immediately. This is the same concept as spanking the ground. Continue to keep the pressure on, even if they're running around, as long as you can do it safely. And continue to maintain that rhythm of your arms swinging up and over their back, whether you're able to make that throw every time. Again, use caution and consider the safety of the object. If you need to, back up a little bit and fling the rope towards her, but not over her back. And again, what you do to one side, always do to the other. Walking in front of them and allowing them to chase the scary object also allows them to build confidence. This is another form of desensitizing that you can either begin with or end with. If your horse is extremely scared, this is a good tactic to try and get their curiosity aroused and allow them to feel like they are the predator on this. As always, end the session with reward and love.
Are you hiding?